evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Casey Robinson, and I am reporting from Something or Other News. Today's top stories are the media's influence on all our lives, from the violence around us to what the world thinks is a perfect body. Could our society be becoming more violent, partially due to what images we put into our head from the media? Could we be becoming overly weight conscious due to the pictures and ideas we see every day on the TV, internet, and magazines? We will discuss these issues on tonight's episode of Something or Other News. Media's influence on the body image and violence is a big deal. By the time the average child is 18, they will have encountered 200,000 acts of violence and 16,000 murders. That's roughly 11,110 acts of violence and 890 murders in 1 year since they were one. Also, 2/3 of movies made in Hollywood in 2001 were rated R. What happened to all the good movies they used to make? The ones that parents didn't have to be afraid to let their children see. The ones they didn't have to be afraid to see. I don't know. But also, the average American will spend 1.5 years sitting in front of their TV, watching commercials that are telling them that you have to buy this car, go on this diet, get these clothes before you're happy. But stop and think about it for a minute. What kind of people are in those commercials? For the most part, they're not average people. They're skinny models. Models that faint during photo shoots and videos because they haven't got enough food. Is that what we really consider to be happy? I don't know. Researchers indicate that the exposure to images of thin, young, airbrushed models is linked to depression, loss of self-esteem, and bad eating orders. Like, some people will say, oh, I'll never be like them, so why even bother? And eat, and that's all they do. Whereas others will be like, oh, if I skip this meal, if I don't eat tomorrow, I'll be like them. But you won't. You see, those models, they're edited. You can't be like them. You know, what would happen if a normal person was put on the front of a magazine? Would we all be able to accept ourselves for who we are? Or would we find other ways to hurt ourselves and say, I'm not good enough? It's the question we've been asking ourselves for many years, and sadly, it's the question we're going to be asking ourselves for the years to come.
This has been a special news bulletin by Casey Robinson. Goodbye.